See, I got my Passport external drive hooked up. I just go here to load. All right, and then just turn the data wheel, and there you go. You see my Passport. I can select it, and this is the contents of the drive. You gotta love it. .4000 is the only MPC where you could use your Q-links to control sequence parameters. Like right here, I got a little synth set up to a cutoff in the Q-link sequence page, and each one of these knob values up and down basically is going to be a cutoff set in each beat of the bar. I have a 1 bar sequence, okay, 8 steps, 8 beats in a bar, and as I mess with these, you'll see it'll kind of make a little whamp, 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 you know, corresponding to. And you can come up with some funky stuff with that. Okay, number 8 would be the wait for key. That's when you go into record, it won't start recording until a pad is pressed. You know, this is great for anything that's going to be sequenced in that was going to come down in the first beat. So how to set that up real easy is, you know, you just go here in your main screen to your metronome section, and you press your window button and you turn wait for key on. Okay, so in this case I have a hi-hat, and it'll just wait there until I press the button to actually start. Okay, number 7 is a quantize option you have. You go up here to TC, hit your window button, and you'll see you have quantize off. But there's also quantize off 96. I like that setting a lot. I mean, it's like having just a little bit of quantize played. You know, if you want that kind of J Dilla, kind of offbeat, kind of on beat groove, that awesome groove, very helpful right there. It works way better for me than just turning the quantize off. So that's why that made my number 7 feature, is the off 96. My number 6 favorite feature would be the system clock located in your global screen. Okay, here in global you have system clock. Now out the box it's at 44.1, but you could clock it up to 96 kilohertz. So your sound being outputted out of it is straight up HD. Awesome, you gotta love that. So you could sample your stuff in at 24-bit, and you could also have it going out at 24-bit for straight up full HD. I mean, you know me, you should know me. I love lo-fi. I love the SP1200s, the Emax, you know, the MPC60. But that's for drums. You know, for samples, I love this. It all depends. It's nice to have the option to really hi-fi your sound up, and that's number 6. Alright, number 5 would be the ability to sample an incoming signal and apply effects to it while it's being sampled. That's pretty awesome right there. I mean, you could always resample it if you don't have this feature, you know, on a different MPC, but it's nice to have it right here in your sample screen, actually your record screen, excuse me. You know, you would set that all up right here. You could apply effects to it. My number 4 favorite feature is right here too, the auto normalize sample. You turn that on, and what it's going to do is it's going to normalize your sample, make it as loud as it could be while it's sampling. Let's say you're not getting a hot enough signal, you know? Maybe it's an old messed up record or something. You already got it turned all the way up on your mixer. Bam, right there. I don't know why this is the only MPC to have auto normalize, but it's a great feature. Alright, we're up to number 3 of my favorite features on the Mpc4000. I know a lot of people didn't even know about this feature right here. And it's the only MPC to have it. You could actually preview quantize settings. Like in this case, I'm going to preview swing on this. I have a drum track right here. Everything is straight up 1/16 quantize with no swing. I could have this playing and hear how it'll sound with swing while it's playing. That's awesome. Just go right here to TC, press my window button, okay? I'm gonna go here to swing. I'm gonna turn up the volume. Listen to how it's playing. Watch as I apply some swing. Real-time swing audition. There it goes at 71 swing. Here it is without it. Just straight up robotic. There it is with 71 swing. Right while it's playing. And if you wanted to keep it, you know, you would just go into it and pick your swing setting and press do it. Only MPC to have crossfade looping, and what that does is give you, for instance, this is a sample I got right here, and I want to take that sample and make it sustain, like, and just keep just riding out right there by looping a certain point of it. So it starts and it starts looping, and it just sounds like it's continuously playing. And that could be, you know, you could sit there, you could do that on a traditional sampler, but you might be there for a long time really editing your start and end points till it sounds cool. And what's going to happen is it's probably going to start sounding like this. Okay, I sat there and I edited it, and you hear it starts to play and it goes into doom. You can hear the clicking. Doesn't sound too good. With a crossfade loop, it'll sound way smoother. So let me go ahead and let me crossfade loop it here. All this stuff is covered in the Sounds for Samplers Mpc4000 tutorial DVD on sale now. Okay, so basically, let's go ahead and crossfade it. And here was our original one. Didn't sound too good. Here it is with a crossfade. See how much smoother that is? I mean, it just sounds smooth compared to... Turn up the volume a little bit. That was before the crossfade, and this is the sample with the crossfade. Sounds lovely. So, you know, I can make a key group out of it. And I mean, this sounds smooth now with a key group. It almost sounds like it's kind of like has a Leslie speaker kind of feel to it, like those rotary speakers. And that's done by, you know, making a key group out of the sound that I crossfaded. Very useful feature. And this sounds great. I mean, you know, I feel like making a beat out of this right now. I mean, I basically made a custom Rhodes patch with a quickness. And the loop that you're hearing, I mean, you really can't hear it looping. Listen to that. It just sounds like it's sustaining and riding out. All thanks to the crossfade looping. not too much information about crossfade looping out there on the internet, so I wanted to provide you know, a little step-by-step there of the crossfade looping, how it's done, why you'd want to do it, and how awesome it is when you do it, especially when you apply a one-shot sample that you've done it to a key group. That's the business. Okay, we made it to number one, my absolute favorite feature of the Mpc4000, and that's the Portamento feature. Basically, you could call it the glide feature if you're playing a keyboard sound or something, and you go from, you know, a different octave. Instead of just going straight into it, it'll glide into it. Okay, so here it is without Portamento. Let me turn it on and show you the difference. You gotta love that. I mean, no other Akai OS has Portamento, and it's really awesome. Especially, you know, I showed you how I made this key sound with the crossfade looping, and it just takes it to the next level, being able to do glides with it. Let me go ahead and just get a close-up on the pads, and you'll see.